Mothers, what single moment could have ruined your life forever? My boy told me he did not want to go to soccer anymore. No tantrum, no tears, just flat. He would not look at me. I asked why. He said the coach did weird checks after practice. Stretch tests, private talks, no phones, no parents. He said the coach called it extra training. He said the coach told him not to tell. My stomach went cold. I asked what kind of checks. He stared at the table and said the coach asked about his body. Asked if anything hurt when he touched here or there. Said he took notes, sometimes photos. Said it was for form. I called his dad. We share time. His dad rolled his eyes through the phone. He said I was overreacting. Said our boy always looks for excuses. Said the coach runs a winning program. Said this is why we split. I went to the community center. Asked to see the director. She smiled like a brochure. Said Coach Mark had glowing reviews. Said my son could be confused. Said boys tell stories to get out of drills. I went to the police. Guess who was on duty? A dad from our league. He leaned back and sighed. Said rumors ruin good men. Said I should calm down. Said I should go through proper channels. I drove to my sister's place. Dropped my boy with her. Told her not to post anything. Turned my phone face down and sat in the car. I work nights at a hotel. Front desk, laundry, anything that pays. 2 sisters on housekeeping like me, Kaya and Mo. They have past they do not talk about. They saw my face before I spoke. I told them what my boy said. Kaya said, you want to file forms or you want to stop him? I said I want him stopped. We made a plan. Coach Mark runs private sessions at a studio behind the gym. No cameras on that side lot. He stays late to sort gear on Tuesdays. That meant the place would be quiet. We would not wait for another kid to walk in there alone. I left my boy safe. We drove to the studio. The door was locked. Mo had a way with old locks. It opened with a soft click. It smelled like sweat and lemon cleaner. Clipboards on a table. Shelves with cones and bands. A metal cabinet with a key in it. Why leave a key in a lock? Maybe because no one ever checks. I opened the cabinet. Files, stacks and stacks, names, birth dates, heights, and a row of little black cards in a dish. Each card had a strip of masking tape with a first name. There was a laptop on the desk. We turned it on. No password. Folders, each with names, some with dates, one with my boy's name. I clicked it. Inside was an empty folder with a label that said new. A draft email waited in the mail app. Subject line said upload batch when cleared. There was a list of links. There were other names. My head began to ring. The back door opened. Coach Mark walked in with a pizza box. He saw us and froze. Then he smiled like a teacher at a school fair. Said, ladies, you cannot be here. Said this is private property. Kaya stepped between us. I asked him what the files were. He shrugged. Said assessments. Said parents sign consent. Said I could be in a lot of trouble if I kept snooping. I clicked another folder. Photos, not drills, not stretches, not anything you would put on a team page. He moved fast. Tried to slam the laptop shut. Kaya shoved him back. Mo grabbed his elbow and twisted. He still smiled. Said his lawyer would eat me alive. Said judges trust coaches more than angry moms. Said a lot of things that made my teeth hurt. I saw a clipboard with my boy's name. Notes in his careful block letters. Angles, times, body marks. A line that said follow up alone. I could not hear the room anymore. My hands were shaking. The trophy shelf was to my right. Big silver one with a broken handle. I picked it up. I told him to say my boy's name again. He did. I swung. The first hit knocked him down. The second cracked the base. The sound of it made my chest shake. Kaya pulled my arm. Mo kicked the trophy away. Coach curled up bleeding, still smirking through his teeth. He said cameras. He said he had cameras. He said we were done. I looked up at the corner. Tiny red light. Kaya swore and climbed a chair and yanked it down. Mo wiped the laptop with her shirt and snapped the cards into her pocket. I could not move. All I could think was jail. Jail means my boy goes back. Back to dads who look away. Back to anyone who says consent on paper ends the story. Knuckles on the metal door. Voices outside. Someone shouted, Mark, you good? Another voice laughed. I tasted metal. Kaya grabbed my shoulders. Her face was close. She said breathe. She looked at Mo. Then she looked back at me and made her choice. Get her out, Mo. I will sit in this mess. I will say I was the one. She pressed the keys into my hand. She pushed me toward the side door. The front knob started to turn. The lock began to give.